Here we are, team. We're back for race number 5. This time, we're in Italy. I'm gonna pick up some pasta for dinner. Maybe eat a slice of pizza. We've got qualifying up first. You know how it goes. We're gonna qualify for one quick lap. Hopefully get that pole position. And then we'll move on to the feature race. We are still undefeated in this easiest game mode. We'll move on to a more difficult game mode after this season. This race plus one more, don't worry guys. It's about to get very intense. But why not start out with like a little early confidence boost? It's exactly what we need. Oh, wow. Gotta be slow through these bad boys. Okay, there we go. I'm realizing that I'm trying to coast through, and that's the opposite of what I need to do. We need power going to the wheels so that we can actually get through those turns instead of just trying to coast through on inertia. So that's something that I need to learn. Brake early, and then throttle through the corners. We'll get there. Another beautiful course, very wooded. Got some interesting, not necessarily architecture, but like you're going through that little underpass. Oh, there's the crowd. Hey, everybody. Don't get too excited. Just me. Just your points leader of the season. Undefeated race champion of the Formula 2 short season. The 6 best F1 races I've ever raced. Also the only F1 races I've ever raced. And that was it.
Okay, good job, mate. Really
Short
well done.
course.
That was a fantastic drive.
First place, still perfect. Okay, we're getting some more points here. We're gonna skip past that because I don't really know what I'm doing. Second place on qualifying was our teammate with a he was 4.792 seconds behind us. Yikes. Let's just get to it. We got a race to do here, people. Okay. Deep in the woods here.
Welcome back to a classic circuit familiar to fans the world over. This is Monza. You can hear the cars ready to go. Certainly the fans are ready for some action. We're all set, so let's get this Formula 2 race underway.
Unbelievable.
Monza is one of the fastest circuits in Formula 2, comprising some very long straights.
3 sectors, 3.5 miles, basically. Not a ton of turns. It's like a lot of straightaways. This is going to be good for our Ferrari, I think. I think we're going to kill it on the straightaways. And we're going to come out on top. That's my early prediction. I could be wrong, but
infamous for serious contact and incidents, especially on the opening lap. What are your thoughts on that, Davide?
Yes, this chicane is a tricky one. A lot of time you see the more experienced drivers hold back from full throttle to keep themselves safe as everyone tries to squeeze into the racing line after the opening straight.
okay, so we've got the opening straight, then a dangerous chicane. And I definitely saw that. Same as yesterday. Or 2 days ago. A little bit of shuffling there, I think, but not a lot.
So let's go down to the track.
Down to the track for the 5th of 6.
Okay, this is the team's home race.
Here we are. The team's home race? Oh, apparently we're from Italy. I didn't realize. Let's get it, boys. Let's get out early lead. I don't want to get in a collision of any kind here. We're going to take it slow. We're going to cruise. We made it. I felt like that was pretty good. And now we can rip it up. Yeah, we're already a second and a half ahead. We handled that little stretch very well. And now that we can basically open up the engine, we might put the most impressive lead on the rest of the pack in this race. I'm not 100% sure of that, but with the way it opens up here,
Okay, that's a good start.
I think we're going to love it. Ooh, I got to stay out of the dirt there. 3.5 seconds ahead of my teammate, 4 seconds ahead of third place here. And that lead is only going to continue to grow if we continue to play like this. Play like this? Drive like this. I guess both apply. I'm playing a driving game. Don't get at me, chat. All right. Let's see here. Another big lead. 4.5 seconds on second place already. We're going to accelerate through these corners. I think that worked out pretty well. We're going to call this... Ooh, a fastest... Oh, yeah. Obviously my fastest lap. Although we did beat our qualifying time. I feel like that's nice to see. All right. Through that chicane there. 7 laps to go. The race is definitely very winnable at this point. I'm feeling super confident. This is making me a little bit nervous for the next difficulty level up. But I think that's what's going to be needed so that I can continue to refine my skills, hone in, and continue to climb in the difficulty until we're racing against actual humans. We'll do some online racing not too long from now. Eight seconds ahead of second place. Yeah, in the second lap. This is going to be an incredible race in terms of just the amount of time that we're going to put up against these other drivers. I'm not sure how we're pacing. This might be a new best lap. It's hard to say at this point. Oh, much better.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Almost 2.5 seconds saved from our previous fastest lap. All right, chicane managed here. Let's go. Let's go. Getting swift. 11 seconds ahead of second place. 14 seconds ahead of fifth place. They've separated quite a bit, honestly. I didn't expect that separation between the top 5 here. I thought they'd be a lot closer to one another. It's nice to see our Trident teammate sticking close in the second place position here. Almost a second of a lead ahead of third, as we just continue to grow and grow our lead to insurmountable levels. What I'd like to do this race is to not make a mistake like we made in the last race. If you didn't see that, we ended up spinning out pretty bad on a corner. Had our car backwards. It was very embarrassing. But we're moving past it. We're a new person today. We're racing out of our minds. 14 seconds ahead of second place. We're continuing to get the first place finish here. We're 4 in a row. This will be 5 in a row if we can keep it up. I'd like to have a perfect short season in the F2. 6 races with first position qualifying and first place finishes in the feature races. Maybe not so hot around the chicanes this time, but maybe not as bad either. I don't know. Probably not our worst one, that. Now we just let this Ferrari power unit do what it's built to do. I think we lost a little bit of time. 16 seconds? I thought we had a bit more of a lead before. Maybe not. Okay. We are just about halfway through this race. And we're putting on an absolute show for these little computer fans in the stands. That's what it's all about. I do it for the fans. The little CGI pixelated polygon fans that you can almost kind of make out behind the fences there. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it because I love racing. I do it for the people. Chicken Tots is a man of the people. And when they say, get in an F1 car and go around the track as fast as you can, that's what I do. 19 seconds ahead here. We were a second off our best lap, so that wasn't a great lap. Still respectable time, though. All right. I don't know if we're going a little bit too wide around that. Maybe we'll try to cut it short this next time. We're officially halfway done with the course, or with this race, rather. 20 seconds ahead of second place. Unbelievable. This is exactly what we wanted. I had no idea we'd be succeeding like this, but I'll take what I can get. This course was just built for a car that does well in straightaways. And that's what we got. We invested in a top tier power unit in the Ferrari. And we're getting rewarded right now because of it. My cornering could use work, but honestly, for this being my 5th race, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, we can do this. Ooh! It was more of a corner than I thought it was. New fastest lap. Oh, just barely, though. Thanks, radio guy. The radio guy's so nice to us. All right, we're going to take it a little bit tighter here. Bad idea, maybe. I wasn't crazy about the way that was. Guys, if you're curious how I'm playing this, I don't have a wheel or anything. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller that's connected to my computer. So it's not as realistic as some setups, but I feel like this is more true to how most people would play it. The experience that you're seeing right now is the experience that you might have if you also were playing on console or through the Stadia. You don't have to go out and buy any special equipment. Just grab your controller, plug it into your computer, and you're off to the races. Literally. Nearly 30 seconds ahead of second place. The top 5 haven't really separated too much after that early separation around like lap 2 or 3. I've continued to pace them pretty hard. Ooh, shaved another half second off? Okay. So maybe that chicane really was better. This here. The tighter you take it. I don't want to hit the... Oh, I can't even take it that tight. Okay. I'm getting a lot of force feedback rumble through my controller, so I think maybe that wasn't the way to do it. Certainly not the best feeling time that we've gone through there. What do we got? Okay. All right, lap 7 out of 8. We're going to show out on this one, then we're going to finish strong. Put away this 5th pole position. Top finish. Get some champagne on the podium. Spray the other people, spray the crowd. This is the mindset of a winner, you guys. We've got 2 laps to go, and I'm already planning my celebration. All this thanks to a pretty decent qualifying time, I would say. We were able to get out of the mess early, stay ahead of the pack, not have to worry about overtaking anyone, finding those passing opportunities. We'll worry about that in Formula 1 in a couple episodes. For now, just some good Formula 2 practice.
This is your final lap of the race.
Clearly a Formula 1 driver who has stepped down a little bit just to stomp these fools. Unmatched caliber in the Formula 2 circuit. The season has been a one-man show. 38 seconds ahead of second place. It may be a record. Somebody call Guinness. Does Guinness handle these? I assume not. Somebody call the guy up in the booth with the camera and like the notepad and the stopwatch. He can tell us. What's that guy's name? Glenn? Have Glenn tell us. Can I get my guy on the radio to find out if it's a best time ever, like in the world? Come on. We got this. We're killing it. This is the last lap. Strong finish. About 15 seconds left. 42 seconds ahead of the competition. We're going to be waiting a long time at the finish line. Maybe I can like get out of my car and tap my foot impatiently. Glance at my watch. That way they know how much they disappointed me. 1:36. That was a great
Fantastic
last lap.
drive, and it means your driver's world champion. What a result. Enjoy it.
Ragunathan, driver of the day. Okay, I'll take it. I've accepted that I can't be driver of the day.
But there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been. And here they are, the new Formula 2
Pardon?
Drivers' Champion.
I thought it was 6 races. It's only 5?
So another fantastic victory.
This was the World Championship and I didn't even know?
And I have to wonder,
Oh,
Dan,
no.
just what set them apart from the competition here.
It was down to one thing.
I thought I had another one.
Pace over
Alright, you know what? I'm fine with this.
We could spend a great deal of time talking about race
Formula 2, just send me that
what was
check.
happening on the track, but at
I'm
the
gonna
end
buy
of
a
the
new
day,
car with
the
it.
difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
Would you look at that? Big hype here. Couldn't be more excited. And I think our teammate finished second also in the standings. That's great. That's absolutely great.
And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I think Giuliano Lesi. It was just a masterclass. He was faster than everyone else. He got it.
And it's total victory for the Trident team as they become the team champions. This is an act that will be hard to follow. Meanwhile, Carlin move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Hold on, what? So there is another race, but we've just cleared enough points in the standings that we can't possibly be beat? Even if we get 0 and somebody else gets 155 or something. Or how many? I don't know how many points you get for a win. Oh, the gap of 162 is just not enough to... Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right, guys. So we do have the final race of the season. Race 6. Coming at you in a couple days. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that sub button. Hit the like. Drop me a comment. I'm here. I'll answer questions. I'll take whatever advice you guys have for me. And I will catch you on the next race. Later.